world's worst problem. You ready? So we're taking 3.42 times 10 to the third pounds over foot squared, and we're going to change it into grams over centimeter squared. We have a complex unit, we have a unit over top of a unit, and you have a square. So this is the world. This could be no worse. You can't get any worse than what I'm going to show you. Let's look at here at the list of conversion factors that you have. And what do you guys want to start with? Do you want to start with the pounds, or do you want to start with the foot squared?
Pound.
There is no wrong answer. You can choose to start with the top. You can choose to start with the bottom. They're both going to be right. That's fine. So we're looking to go from pounds to grams. Look on your list here. Do we see anything that can help us do pounds to grams? I got, over here I have pounds and ounces. I have pounds and kilograms. I have pounds and tons. If we went pounds to kilograms, then we could go kilograms to grams, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. So where are you putting pounds in this first fraction?
The bottom.
Pounds go on the bottom, and we have kilograms is the other fact. So we need to put our numbers in now. Where do the numbers go?
1 on top.
1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds. All right, let's cancel our units. Pounds are canceled. Kilograms, is that what we need, or we got to keep going? Keep going. All right. Where does kilograms go? Goes on the bottom. What are we going to put on the top?
Grams.
Grams. And we know that 1,000 what? 1,000 grams, 1 kilogram. Okay, we're going to cancel our units. We have grams. Are we done with that? Okay, so we're going to keep that there. We're done with that. Now we need to move on to the bottom. We need to change foot squared into centimeters squared. When you do a complex one that has units on the top and the bottom, it is just one long problem. You're not stopping and then doing something else. You're just going to add another fraction and continue on. So we need to change from feet towards centimeters. Look at your list. Do you see anything on here that can get you feet towards centimeters? Or do you know anything? Okay, feet to inches. Feet to inches, I don't think I actually have that on here, but you can totally do feet to inches. Okay, 1 foot is 12 inches. So where do you want to put feet? On the top. It started on the bottom, so foot is going to go on the top, and we know that it's inches. Here's the thing. When you have a square or even a cube or any kind of exponent here, you are going to use these same factors, but you also have to then do that factor to the number. So we know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So to make it work, we have to also square the numbers. That was last night's notes. If you square the units, you square the numbers. If you were to cube the units, you cube the numbers. Okay? We good? All right. Canceling, we got foot squared canceled. We have inches squared. Are we done?
No.
Okay, so maybe we have something on here that goes inches to centimeters. Right here at the bottom. Right. So what unit goes on the top of this next fraction? Inches what?
Squared.
Inches squared. And then we can put our centimeters squared on the bottom. We'll plug in our numbers, and we're squaring them. Okay, let's check our units. We're canceling inches squared, and we have centimeters squared. Is that what we were looking for? Yeah, so we are done as far as the setup. So people approach solving this problem 2 different ways. You can, what I typically do is I'll start with this number, and then I'll divide the 2.2 and multiply, and then divide and divide and get an answer. You can do that. Or you can multiply the whole way across and get an answer, and multiply everything on the bottom and get an answer, and then divide your answer to simplify it. Whatever you want, it's going to be the same amount of work. So whatever works better for you is what I want you to do. The other thing that I do is I go ahead and I'll square these numbers out so that I don't have to think about it later. So go ahead and either on your calculators or in your head, what is 12 squared? 144. And what is 2.54 squared? Nope. 6.45. Okay. So on your calculator, I also need to show you something else. This whole scientific notation number here has a unique way of putting it into the calculator, and if you don't do it right, you're going to get a wrong answer in the future. So when you're doing a scientific notation calculation, you're going to start with the 3.42. Type it on your calculator, 3.42. And then you're going to look for, on the calculator that you have, you're going to look for this 2 capital E's. Yours is above the x to the minus 1. See it there? So this times 10 is that EE thing. So we're going to hit second x to the minus 1 to get an E to show up on our screen. That E represents times and 10. So we need to just put in our exponent, 3. Now we're going to divide by the 2.2, multiply by 1,000, divide by 144, and divide by 6.45. And when you do that, you get 1674. I'm going to round up. You get 1674, and I need a unit. What's my unit?
Well, is it going to be grams or? Oh,
Well, I have my grams back here on the top.
Oh, over centimeters squared.
Centimeters squared. Grams over centimeters squared. That's our answer. Okay, so a couple of things we did here, because there were 3 things going on. We had squares and cubes, which I recommend solving before you do the whole problem. You have scientific notation going on. Enter that correctly. And then, you know, whether you decide to follow the path zigzagging to get an answer or you do it a different way, that's up to you.